What's up everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to a very special video, because today will be the start of a brand new massive competition, tournament style competition, where you guys get to verse each other in winning 1 billion credits on Forza Horizon 5. If you want me to max out the credits on your account, which as you can see, mine are maxed out right now. All the credits are gotten legitimately, by the way, so there's no way, Playground Games will end up taking these credits away or anything like that. All the credits were gotten legitimately through the auction house and through just me sharing tunes and people downloading my tunes. I still have a stupid amount of tunes or whatever, sorry, payouts from tunes and tracks and maps and whatever that I haven't claimed yet. So this is pretty much how I make a ton of my money. That and wheel spins and super wheel spins. So basically, like I said, you will end up getting 1 billion credits if you win these events. So this is going to be a multi-leg type of event, so meaning that in the first leg, obviously I think I'm going to try and qualify either top 16 or top 8, whatever it's going to be. We'll have a look how many entries we actually get for this competition, and then we'll change class to a different type of car. Now, I know I haven't mentioned what type of event we're doing, but here it is. The Golden Toge. The Golden Toge is obviously a track that a lot of people are familiar with on my channel, especially. It is basically this downhill section that I'm driving right now, but it is very special because of the fact that it's made narrower and it's made a little bit more exciting to drive on. Here it is right here. Like I said, a lot of people have been playing this. A lot of people have been requesting for me to drive their cars on this track. There's lots of videos on my channel on this track. Here is the share code for it. You have to play on this track and get the fastest time possible. Now, like I said, this is going to be in different legs. So the first one is going to be class S1 cars. Now, obviously, you can use whatever tune you want. I don't want to put this restriction on anybody. You can download a tune or you can use your own tune if you'd like to use your own tune. However, I need to see the share code for it. How do you find the share code? Well, to find the share code of your own tune, go into Creative Hub. Go to My Creative Hub, and if you go over to your tune section, you'll be able to see every single tune that you've created up until this point. Go to the one that you want, and all you have to do, see at the bottom of your screen, it says View Share Code, press it, and you can see the share code. I need to see this share code when you are sending the clip over. You need to send me either a message with the share code that I need to see if it works or whatever, or you need to use your own tune and then share it and then put the share code up on the screen when you share your video or your run, basically, when you're sending it to me. Now, like I said, it's going to be different legs. So the first one's going to be S1. You can use whatever car you want. You can use whatever tune you want. You have to be as fast as possible down the hill. And then, like I said, I'm going to pick whoever it is, top 16, top 32, top 8, whatever it's going to be. And the next section, or the next selection of tunes that I'm going to end up using will be in C-Class. C-Class builds are very slow, but it's good because it actually requires a lot of the people that end up building their cars to be very thoughtful with the type of mods and stuff like that that they put on their cars. And again, if you're downloading someone else's tune, I mean, you have to find a really good tune to be good for the Golden Toge, and basically use the C-Class build. Then after that, we'll go ahead and we'll play with B-Class, and then last but not least is A-Class. A-Class is, I love A-Class because it is it's the best of the best, basically, on that track. S1 cars are really quick. They're very fast. In A-Class, it requires a lot of tuning and a lot of prep work to be able to get your car to be really good. In S1, like, you use a lot of power and stuff like that. It's still super difficult to drive. But in A-Class, I feel like it's a lot more common to find the car in A-Class to drive really faster on the track than it is to find an S1 car that will be really fast to drive around that track, if that makes sense. Like, I can build this car right now that I'm driving, the 8.6, for C-Class, for B-Class, for A-Class, and for S1. And I guarantee you that this car right here is going to be the best, by far, I think, in A-Class. Because in S1, I just won't have the width of the tires, or I won't have whatever to be as good as something like the Viper, for example, you know what I mean? But in A-Class, this could still have a chance. It's very lightweight, it has really good grip. That's what I'm talking about, right? So that's why I really like A-Class to be the final decider for whatever it will be, a top 4 or top 8 or whatever. So whenever you send me the clips for all of these events, basically I will end up watching them on video and I'll rate them and we'll see what sort of runs they are and where they will rank up on the leaderboard. Now, the leaderboard itself is going to be over on the Discord, and yeah, you can see how good or bad the times are there once I set it up. This will be, like I said, every single time we finish off a leg. So like in S1, you'll see who's made it to the next round and who hasn't made it to the next round. And then, of course, we move on from there. Now, how exactly can you send your clips over? Well, this is the easiest part for you because I will be able to accept clips in any way, shape, or form possible. If you want to send them over on Twitter, you can send them over on Twitter. If you want to send them over on Instagram for whatever reason, I don't know how you're going to send them over on Instagram because it's a really long clip. Well, it's not a long clip, but it'll take about 4 to 5 minutes when you're sending over your stuff. So I don't know if Instagram is probably the best way to do it. But I honestly think that the easiest way to do it would be on the Discord. Like I said, there'll be a dedicated channel on the Discord for this entire event. All you have to do is either send over the link to your video if you upload it to YouTube, or there will be an area, obviously, on the Discord if your video is small enough that you can send it over on the Discord as well as a full video. Now, the run has to be from start to finish. Like I said, you have to show me the share-code that you use for the tune. But the run itself, you have to show me from the time you start the event to the time you finish the event. And there has to be nothing else in between. Like, it's just you driving the car from start to finish. And then at the very end, you have to show me the time that you get. There's no cutting, there's no editing. I want just a raw clip from start of the run to the end of the run, and that's pretty much it. You can still record on Xbox if you just have an Xbox, because the runs, like I said, are only going to take about 4 to 5 minutes. So Xbox, I think, records up to a maximum of like 10 minutes with the internal hard drives. And then, of course, if you have an external hard drive, you can record for as long as you want, but you can still record on Xbox by itself. And if you have a PC, you can record on PC. There's many different softwares that you can record on, and you can just do that very easily. So hopefully I'll see a lot of really cool submissions, and we'll see what people end up sending over to me. But that will be pretty much the gist of this competition. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. I know it's a bit of a short one, but I wanted to sort of announce this competition, and hopefully I didn't skip over any steps. So now let's go through everything once more time, just at the very end, very quickly, to conclude this video. So the first leg will start in S1. What I want you guys to do is get your cars, whatever car you want. Make sure it's obviously maxed out, or else it will probably be slower than all the other cars that are being sent over. You can build your own tune, or you can go ahead and download a tune. Do whichever one you like. However, you need to send me the share code of the tune that you ended up using for the build. It doesn't matter, like I said, if it's yours or if it's not yours, but you have to send the share code over with the clip that you sent, or I won't be counting the run at all. Second of all, go ahead and send it anywhere you want. Discord, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is that you guys feel comfortable with sending it over, and make sure that the run is from start to finish and there's no gaps in between. Make sure it's from very beginning of the run to the very end of the run, and at the end of the run, let the screen roll out and show the time that you sent over. And that's pretty much it. We'll start off on S1. I will end up changing to C class once we're finished with that. This will be in another week, and then obviously we'll go to B class and then A class to finish things off. So that's it. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more videos like this on the channel, then of course subscribe, and I wish everybody good luck with this event. In the future, I may try to even do a battles type of event. It'll be multiplayer, so I don't know how many people will end up participating in that, but it will be multiplayer, and a lot of people can enter and they can battle each other out on different stages and stuff like that. Now this is an idea obviously by one of the guys from my Discord, so thank you for that. And obviously I ended up kind of spinning it off into a time trial sort of idea, but I could still do the battles. We'll see how this works if a lot of people enjoy it. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you have any more questions, leave them down in the comments below and I'll make sure to answer them. But that's it. Like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.